Well, we talked about it, and we need to really get into it now. The Bernie Smith Scholarship is coming up. On the line with me this morning, County Commissioner Sherene Hess, Lynn Schiefer, Cami Anderson. The Armstrong, Indiana Clarion Drug and Alcohol Commission is, of course, the great beneficiary, or I should say the benefactor of this Bernie Smith Scholarship. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you with us here today. Who wants to be the first person to speak and tell us what the Bernie Smith Scholarship is all about?
Well, Todd, this is Sherene, and I thought I would kick it off with who Bernie Smith was. This scholarship was named after him and established in 2007. So we're going on our 15th year of this scholarship.
Wow.
And Bernie Smith was, how I knew Bernie was, he was a former commissioner. But before that, he has a very interesting past. He was born in McIntyre, Indiana County. He, as a boy, he was sent to the Milton Hershey School and finished his schooling there, went to the Army, and then he worked in radio, as you all, I'm sure, are well aware. Mm-hmm. He worked for both WDAD and WCCS. He also worked in television. And while he was doing all that, he began his public service career, and he did that as a member of the Homer Center School District. And he held that post for 22 years, which is a long time for a school board member. In 1995, he won his first four-year term as county commissioner, and he was very active with the mental health organization and the Armstrong, Indiana Drug and Alcohol Commission. And one thing about Bernie Smith was, in amidst all of this public service, was that he loved kids, and he wanted kids to live their best life possible. And so he committed his life to helping kids and young adults, especially, just try to live the life where they could realize their dreams and hopes and so on. So this scholarship is named after him, and every year we try to have his wife Gladys join us in the presentation of these scholarships. So this application is open now, and I'd like to ask Lynn Schiefer, who's one of the committee members, the scholarship committee members, to say a little bit about what we're looking for from applicants.
Very good. Lynn?
Thank you. Students applying for the scholarship should in some way be active in promoting the mission of the Armstrong, Indiana Clarion Drug and Alcohol Commission. That could be a number of things, such as DARE or other clubs and organizations that promote the mission. You could also have personal involvement with family or friends that would give you a heart to help those in need with drugs and alcohol issue. You also must be furthering your education, whether in college, trade school, or other types of education. The scholarship will be awarded based on the applications presented. You can contact the commission or ask your school leaders where to obtain a packet to apply for the scholarship. Thank you.
Absolutely. Cami, let's hear from you today, of course. The Armstrong, Indiana Clarion Drug and Alcohol Commission. This is really close to the heart of the folks in your building, aren't they?
Yes, very much. Bernie was a big factor in our board for many years. In fact, he served on the board whenever we got our first major grant to do extra rounds of let me think. We had an underage drinking grant that Bernie helped us get that accounted for extra rounds of enforcement and education for underage drinking that helped us a lot in Indiana County and build relationships with other people that we needed to in the enforcement side.
Yeah, and it was so important, and Bernie's passion for really whatever it was that he was doing, he really gave himself fully to everything that he became involved in, whether it was as a commissioner or somebody doing some public service help, or we know that, of course, from his work here with WCCS and WDAD, and used to watch him on Channel 6 and everything that he did in terms of his media work. This was a guy who really gave himself to whatever he became involved in.
He certainly did. He was a wonderful person.
He was. He was much beloved, and everybody has a story about Bernie Smith, and and just how he made them feel just like he was their best friend in a lot of ways. And I didn't know him really well, but everyone I talked to just speaks so highly of Bernie, and so he's done some really important things. And this scholarship is so important to all of us as we serve on this commission. And we know that the substance use disorders is a problem in our community that's not going away. And our young people, I mean, everybody's affected, but we're especially interested in helping our high school students, especially those who want to do something about it. And so that's why we have the scholarship. I think it's due May 15th. Is that right, Cami?
Yes, May 15th.
And you can download the information at the Armstrong Indiana Clarion's website under the resources tab, and I believe the website is aicdac.org. Is there anything else, Cami, that we want to say about what's on the website?
Sure. We have some other activities coming up in April, if I could talk about those a little bit.
Sure.
First is we have National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day is on Saturday. It is with our partners Diamond Drug on Philadelphia Street in Indiana, and Sheriff Biox will be there to assist us. And please bring all of your expired, unexpired, extra prescription medication that you might have laying around and get rid of it so that it doesn't find a home somewhere else or is misused.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Wednesday, April 28th, we are conducting a community Narcan drive-through distribution at the Indiana Mall at the former Bonton location in their parking lot.
Okay.
And you don't have to get out of your car. We will come to your car and give you instructions on how to administer Narcan if someone should have an overdose,
Mm-hmm.
and what to do in the meantime. And we will also provide you with a free kit of Narcan in case you would be in the premises of someone who might overdose.
Yeah.
And that can happen at any time, at any place. We also have small games of chance training going on this week. This is our last week of virtual training for nonprofit organizations, booster clubs, anybody that's involved in fundraising for nonprofits. We are having trainings on today, April 19th from 2 to 4, tomorrow from 6 to 8, and April 21st from 2 to 4. And we also have small games of chance training for liquor licensees only. That would be, say, your Elks clubs or your Moose clubs, things like that serve liquor on their premises. And those are April 21st from 9 to 11 in the morning, April 22nd from 6 to 8, and April 23rd from 9 to 11.
All right, a lot of opportunities for folks to get involved in any of those activities. Lynn and Cami, and Sherene too, I want to get back to the Bernie Smith Scholarship for just a moment. Sherene mentioned that it's been, 15 years now for this scholarship. Do you ever hear back from past winners who have used that scholarship to further their education about how it was helpful to them?
We actually hired someone that was the recipient of a Bernie Smith Scholarship in 2012. She's one of our prevention specialists that goes out into the schools and conducts evidence-based curriculum for the kids in Indiana County. So there's a successful applicant that won the award for Indiana County and is still working in the field.
Boy, I tell you what, you're giving back there. Hey, Lynn Schiefer, if you could one more time give us the information about how students can qualify for the scholarship and then how it is that they sign up.
Sure, they can. They qualify by have somewhat of a little bit of activity in the in promoting drug and alcohol abuse or helping through their clubs and organizations, and they can also just need to have fill out the packet, which gives you really clear instructions as to what is needed, letters of reference and so on, so that they can present themselves as a good candidate for this scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
So many are worthy. But you can contact the commission, or you can go to the website such as Sherene, and I'm sorry I don't have that in front of me, that you could download the application, or seek out your school leaders, your principals, or whomever throughout your community or in your school district. So,
very good, very
our
good.
Our website is AIC, D as in dog, AC.org.
AIC.
Thank you, Cami.
DAC.org. Very good. Thank you all for visiting with us here this morning. The Bernie Smith Scholarship is something very, very worthy. And, well, as we hear, it is one of those scholarships that has the real potential to give back in the battle against drug and alcohol, substance abuse problems, and the very many programs in which the Armstrong, Indiana Clarion Drug and Alcohol Commission is involved. Thanks to all of you for being with us this morning.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you.
Bye now. It is the
Bye-bye.
voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160.